I want to talk to you today about one of the tricks I found over the years about how to make your business successful. And the truth is, you just have to work on it constantly. Let me tell you about my first great business seminar I went to back in 2018. They handed me a nice little worksheet at the end after the seminar and says, write down the things you want to get done over the next 30, 90, 180 days, little goals. So I made the list, brought it home, showed it to my team, and over the next 6 months, we crushed it. We got everything done on this list. Now, the next year after tax season was over, one of my employees came up to me and said, hey, where's this year's list? And I said, oh, I don't have one. I thought we were done. We fixed everything, right? That's when I realized you're never done. So we made it on the list and we got right back to work. The trick is to realize that you need to focus your business on a few problems at a time. My business coach wants me to work on 9 major problems a year. We divide the year up into thirds, so we'll call it three major problems every tertial. For most of you, I suggest quarters work just as well. But get yourself focused on working on 3 major problems at a time. We use a poster, put it on the wall to track our progress and our results. It's a way of keeping ourselves honest about the goals, the results, and how we're doing. Are we far along? Are we far behind? Are we getting close to having it done on time? Sometimes we fail. A lot of times we succeed. But no matter what goes on, we don't give up. So I want you to think about setting 90-day goals, things that you can get done over the next couple of months to move your business forward. Big companies call these OKRs, objectives and key results. They get the whole team, the entire firm, to work on moving the needle on this one big problem. You see, problems are really opportunities. These things can be anything that helps improve your business. The key is to set a goal, track your progress, hold yourself accountable or get your team to hold you accountable, and remember to celebrate the wins. We want to help drive meaningful improvement to our business. The Great Game of Business book says that little celebrations can drive a big progress. So be sure to celebrate those wins. Don't just get it done and put your nose back to the grindstone. Set goals, track progress, celebrate those. Small rewards, certificates, thank yous, lunches, simple celebrations, they all work. But if you don't celebrate the wins, you get exhausted from doing the work of constantly trying to fix your business. I was watching Pirate Software on YouTube, and he makes video games, and he says if you fall in love with problems, instead of hating them, you'll always be successful. And it stuck with me how powerful that was. When you see the problem in your business, what you're seeing is an opportunity to improve. Here's an example. We had a problem with our customer portal. It was clunky, frustrating. Even our software engineer found it hard to work with. We moved to another portal. People loved it. It was much simpler and it worked better. But it still was lacking one feature. It was not connected from the web down to our internal document storage here in the office. When we finally made that switch a year and a half ago, it solved 2 problems at once. It made my customer's problem easy, and it made it easy for me to get the document once it had been uploaded. And our clients love it. It speeds us up. It makes us better at what we do. We have happier clients and a smoother process. So that problem got solved. Think about making it easy for people to do business with you. What is your roadblock? Mobile billing equals a faster checkout. When the plumber comes to my office, he gets out his iPad or whatever this device is, types in what they're going to do, tells me what the price is, turns around, hands it to me, I sign it. Then he turns around, clicks the bill, and he hands it to me again, asks me for my credit card so I can pay him right on the spot. He's made it easy to do business with me. He's not going to hand me a piece of paper that I have to fill out, that I have to write a check and mail it to the office later with. They know that. Let's get it done now. Make it simple so you don't have to think about it later. Solar companies, they use Google Maps to figure out where to put the solar panels on your roof. Why? Convenience. They don't want you looking around trying to find, something in your house that tells them how big the roof is. They don't want to show up and measure it with a measuring tape. They can go on Google Earth, find out what they need before they show up at your office. Remember, when you're trying to make it easier to do business with your business, don't do all the work yourself. That's what you have a team for. You need new worksheets, forms, a new website. Get someone else to do it. Who on your team has the skills, and how fast can they get it done? Remember, we need reasonable deadlines, but we also need goals that will move your business forward. Outserve your competition. Rory Sutherland tells the story of a chef who wanted to be the best restaurant in the world. He was number 50 on the list. He took his team to eat at the number one restaurant in the world. Everyone raved about the food, the quality, the service, the atmosphere. The chef said, "Stop. Don't tell me what they did great. Tell me what was crappy about that meal." One of his team members says, "Well, the coffee was kind of mediocre." Another one said, "There was only 2 beers on the menu." Chef said, "Perfect. Let's go back and make sure that we serve the best coffee in town. And we're going to offer an amazing beer list with pairings so people know which beer goes with which meal. Find out what your competitors have overlooked and become great at that. And be sure to make your prospects know what makes you different from your competitors." So keep working on your business. Fall in love with the problems. Build a place that people love to do business with. This is the greatest tool I learned how to make my business better. And every year we improve it because we focus on these 9 things, 3 at a time. Every 4 months, we're hitting 3 new projects to move our business forward. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you have any questions. We'd be happy to help you. And we want to see your business grow just like ours has.